Welcome, strangers.
Welcome, peeps, to Book 3 of the Melrose Adventures. In the series, I will be going over builds that I use on Perilous Difficulty for multiplayer. Now, a lot of these builds that I have created that after a while I kind of respect since the new update. Some may be also lesser, threatening, and routine, not so much as other classes, due to some of these builds are group mechanic, meaning it's a group effort, not just, hey, look at me, I'm stronger than you, I'm not like, an arcane warrior and whatnot. But anyway, for setting forth, I will be today explaining to you the Legionnaire, the bulk of tanks, the best tank possibly on multiplayer besides the Arcane Warrior, due to forget him, screw the Arcane Warrior, yeah, Arcane Warrior, sorry, I'm kind of fumbling there. Okay, so for the first level you're gonna be going with Resilience. From there, you're gonna be going down to your tree to get all the way down to Walking Fortress. So after that, you're going to be picking up Siege Breaker. Now, Siege Breaker is great, especially with the rest of these going down to, because Walking Fortress is like a tanking ability. It is the greatest. Pretty much whenever you get hit, the duration is like 8 seconds, but the cooldown time is 27.2, but you can change that dramatically. With Walking Fortress, when you get hit, you're going to be building up guard when you apply Siege Breaker on the upgrade of the talent. And then right after that, you're going to be going for Warcry. This is another threat indicator, and it is great. It's another fundamental ability you must have. Uh, as I said, with that interim, you're going to be going over from your Guardian tree, you're going to be going right to Combined Arms. You're going to be going to, it'll cost you, because you want that damage return immediately, especially from melee attacks. They're going to be getting their own damage back by 15%. Yay! From there, you're going to be going from deep reserves, and what's going to happen is we're going to go all the way down to Counter Strike. Along the way, you're going to be picking up Siege Breaker, where your critical hits are going to do armor reduction for duration for 6 seconds, but getting a nice chunk of 3 strength. From there, you're going to go Blood Frenzy. It's a nice, whenever you're missing 10 health, you're going to get a 5 damage bonus, 5% damage, and a nice chunk of 3 strength. And from there, another, like, I would say, like, oh crap moment, I'm going to die. This is where Unyielding comes in. Great. It makes you invulnerable for 5 seconds, but it sets off at a 5% health threshold with a cooldown of 60 seconds, which can be reapplied later on. The reduction can be gone down further. And on top of it, Counter Strike. Another great way to pretty much get more guard up. This is pretty much a Legionnaire. Guard, guard, guard. Always going to be going for guard. It's really, really, really great. It really is. It's like another one of those massive, awesome abilities. Then from that, going forth, you're going to be getting Turn the Bolt in your Guardian tree. Turn the Bolt probably around level 15, I believe, or 13, I may be wrong. This would be great, especially when you're going towards threatening, also towards perilous, if you're going for that really great challenge with the Legionnaire. Just to mention that this would be a great reduction from any ranged attack from being Red Templars, Demons to Venatori. So from there, you're going to be going for Bulwark. Yes, Bulwark. Bulwark is going to give you more maximum guard bonus by 25%, plus you also get an extra 3 Constitution with upgrading this, or applying this trait, technically. From there, you're going from Bulwark and you're going with the Flow of Battle. By this time, you should be around level 15. And from level 15, threatening, you're going to need a lot of these talents to be cooldown even less, meaning you get to apply your abilities more often, so it means you'll be having more guard than anybody else. The flow battle is great because whenever you critical hit, you're going to be doing cooldown reductions by 1 second, plus you'll get an +3 in strength. From there, you're going to be going barrelless walls, so you cannot be flanked, and you'll be likely to be staggered when hit from the front. On top of you, you'll get a nice +3 constitution. And from there, you're going to be going back to your guardian trait, and you're going to pick up Trust the Steel. That's right, Trust the Steel. It's a nice little armor bonus by 20% as when you have guards, so that means it's going to take less time for them. I mean, more time for them to take you down with your guard if you're on full, or even have a couple little chips of guard on your far. Now from there you're gonna be going to Adamant. That's right, Adamant. Adamant, you trained hard. Pretty much what you're gonna get from this is you're gonna get an armor bonus of 20%. So that means you're gonna be even tougher and tankier because of also that additional 3 Constitution unlocked. And last but not least, Sweet Revenge from the upgraded version from Payback Strike now will have a 200% damage bonus, but as well as a 2-second stun duration. Now it definitely always have Payback Strike. So for your hotbar, you're going to have Payback Strike, War Cry, Walking Fortress, and Counter Strike. You're not going to be using Shield Wall, as I found out that with Shield Wall and on Perilous Difficulty, you will be blocking a lot, but at the same time, pretty much your stamina is going to be going down so very quickly because of the amount of hits you're going to be taking. And since you are going to be the main threat tank, you're going to be taking a lot of hits. And I found that it is good. Some people still use it because they're really confident it works for them. For me, it didn't work so much because that's why I went with Warcry. Just because it was just phenomenal. Especially with Walking Fortress combined with it, with its upgrade, as well as Counter Strike, just being there with all the guard that can happen, plus with the combination with Flow of Battle, it is definitely one of those great combinations because every time you crit, you'll have a 1 second reduction on all your abilities, and if you manage to pick up a nice main hand axe or weapon that has crit as well as guard, hey, go for it. Go for it. Serious, because you really want to get this down. If you prestige a lot with your cunning, then you'll have definitely get up there to get those cooldowns even further, and then you'll be the best tank around in your group, unless you have another Legionnaire. So that would be just be really interesting. Okay, so from there, I'm going to be showing you what pretty much what the inventory I'm using. You can go based on your own preferences, but this is what I use. If I'm doing lesser difficulties, I would use Soul Kisser. I just put that up there because I like the Constitution I equip with it as well as the Stunner, but I also like that 1% heal on maximum health. I like that a lot, but I also most of the time use Dwarven Longsword on Perilous Difficulty. It's not a lot of damage, it's pretty much just tanky. Due for the fact is that Dwarven Longsword is going to give me plus 30 guard max, but on top of it on hit, it's going to give me gain 3 guard, plus it has 34 armor penetration, and you have whatever kind of rune you want, from fire to spirit to whichever you desire. Now, from that being said, I do highly recommend, though, if you can get it and you get lucky with it, use Superb Cooldown Ammo. It's going to help you reduce your abilities even further, especially if you're critting a lot. And from there, I found it that it was extremely useful. I mean, if you have a 5%, it goes a long way. If it's better to have some than none at all. Now, with that also being said, I also picked up Enhanced Belt of Healing due because I want that extra 10% heal bonus from Heal on Kill. And remember, you can also apply that to your gear. I have not yet because I have not managed to find it. And I managed to find it one time, but I'm going to put it onto another character. And last but not least, I put an extra 10% armor penetration. Just because it has that armor penetration, it would be great to have. Just it makes you a little more beefier, take down the target's armor, whoever it may be, as well as if it has guard. So, with that being said, guys, this is my Legionnaire build I use on Perilous as well as lower difficulties, and it is great for group play. If you're gonna do it on solo, you can do it on routine, a little bit on threatening if you can manage it out. I have not tried solo, unfortunately, with this guy, but oh man, I almost forgot. And for my shield, I'm actually using Aegis of Order. I almost totally forgot that. I am so sorry about that, guys. I am so disorganized today. With that being said, the Aegis Order gives you a nice like 14 armor rating for your frontal attacks. Now, but on top of it, the stats on it is phenomenal. So if you get this, do not delete it. Use it on Legionnaire, making them so much more buffier, especially at early levels. The heal effect for 50% on damage taken over 10 seconds will help you a lot. But that's not including the 2% range defense, the 4% magic defense, as well as the 30% frontal defense. Plus with an additional two Constitution, sorry. Stuttering. My god. I should stab myself right now. Alright, peeps. So this is the Legionnaire. Alright, peeps. I will see you guys in the next chapter. Stay awesome.